Suffered with a lot of anxiety and depression, mainly anxiety more than depression. The depression, I think it felt like it came from the downside of waking up hungover. I was also smoking a lot of cannabis to also numb emotions, but because that was making me so sluggish and down, I started getting addicted to like opiates and like amphetamines, strong painkillers to try and buzz me up again so that I could sort of function normally throughout the day. And that became like a regular cycle, so in the afternoons I'd be smoking cannabis and drinking alcohol, and then the next day, because I would be feeling rough and hungover and that would make me feel massively depressed, I'd be taking opiates and painkillers to sort of bring me back up again so I could function as a normal person, which used to help me hide it from everyone really for a very, very long time. I started having regular panic attacks, and normally I could sort of hide it and control my sort of like carry my composure better in front of people. I could just make an excuse to leave, like go to the toilet or something to sort of sort myself out. But it got to a point where people started asking me if I was alright because they could sort of see something was up, and I got to a point where I thought I actually cannot live like this, and I could eat, and I felt like I was just dying slowly, and it was how it was affecting my family that made me want to do something about it. I basically went to the doctors and offered these kind of groups to me, which I didn't really go and do. So, but then I started looking into it and I found out about these NA groups, which I went to. And when going to these groups, I was hearing people talking about this tribal project and saying how they're helping people and they've been through it and they know about it, and it's much better than anything they've ever come across. So I tried it out. I got in contact with Tribal Project and I met with them, and it was absolutely amazing. It was like speaking to a doctor that had actually been through the mental health issues that I'd been through, because they had, and they had strategies, they had techniques, they had ways of living which were very manageable, and it completely changed my life because I was speaking to people that fully understood everything that I'd been through, and they had effective tools that actually worked on an hourly basis. There was many times where I either didn't want to go out the house or I didn't contact them for a while, and they would reach out and even come and do home visits, which really, really made the difference, because it was, if for me to not leave the house, it had to get bad, and they even reached out to me in those situations. And I would honestly recommend them to absolutely anybody, because if you go to a doctor's and they give you counselling, and you can only, I mean, no disrespect, but you're being counselled by a 27-year-old guy who got a psychology degree, who's never really been through much, yet you're not getting that from Tribal. You're getting fully grown adults that have literally lived the suffering that you've lived and have got very, very effective tools to help you on an hourly basis. And I say hourly because your mental health is all the time, and to have something in place that could help you in any time is more valuable than any drug you get from any pharmacy.